YouTube, what's up? You will kill yourself trying to make the numb feel you. They are better at staying ignorant. So there's no point in being angry at yourself because other people are better at staying ignorant. And we got to realize there is no greater than or less than. So then there is no limits. Since there are no limits, there's nothing to go beyond. We got to realize that the skin doesn't mean separation. The skin is what ties nothingness to somethingness. It's what's tying this outside external somethingness to this inside nothingness. Basically connecting the divine with the, what you could say is with mortal. However you want to look at it, whatever. But again, there's no such thing as mortal because energy just transforms. It never ends. So we got to realize that. We got to realize that we became spiritually drunk. And then we made a spiritually drunk decision to come here into this imprisonment. We got to get back to that language of God, which is silence. So what you're doing with every breath is basically teaching people how to leave this earth. Every breath that you invest into this life, you're basically teaching people how to leave this earth. So you got to realize that there's no accidents, only willpower, of course, and that everybody's showing you their different Tao or their route back to the Tao or the source, however you want to look at it, whatever you want to call it. And for anybody that knows anything about Sirius or anything about the dog star, the Dogon, also known as No God backwards, then they, if you want to learn, as far as cannabis goes, cannabis isn't even from here. Canna Anubis. Anubis, of course, being Anunnaki in plurality. Or Anunnaki being Anubis in plurality, excuse me. So you got to realize that the dog star, or what's guiding us from or to and from the inner world, or what they call the underworld, Sirius or Sirius B, is the source for many. And anybody that wants to know about the source of cannabis, that's where you should start, is Canna Anubis, or the Sirius star system. And you just got to realize that. You got to realize that we are not of the earth. We are of what they would call the heavens. You go up and down mountains your whole life. Your body does, at least. Then you return to the mountain. The water rains down. It merges with the minerals that were once you, which are the spirits. Goes down into the water of the earth. Comes down the valleys, down back into the valley, the comforting valley, the shadow of death, because it's blinding light. It's all this comfort in the valley. Then you go back up the hill because, of course, you evaporate. And then you rain back down on the mountaintop. So you got to realize life is a never-ending cycle, and you got to realize that to detach from a human experience that is mind-numbing, you have to change the ingredients. And you got to realize that you're always on the mountaintop, and you're always at the bowels of the valley. So that's just that. ROYALT512@yahoo.com. Arba Vegan on Amazon for the ebooks. There's 28 books on there, ranging from relationships, diet, finances, everything. It's all there. It's all there. So it all isn't there because, of course, everything insists. Nothing really exists. It's all insistence. Everything is insisting that it exists, but this is not. You can't pinpoint an electron. You cannot determine exactly where an electron is. You can only pretty much guess because it's nothing. Nothing's really there. It's all insisting that it's here. So you have to understand that. ROYALT512@yahoo.com for inquiries and to get the books in PDF form. Thank you.